why can't, as a gym owner, can you continuously grow and hit your goal numbers? And why do you go through those ebbs and flows from a marketing and numbers perspective in terms of how many members you have in your gym? The way we see this is often maybe you have 120 members in your gym and you constantly go through this, hey, we got to 130, 140, and then we've dropped back down to 120 or below, and we build back up again. And there's this constant ebbs and flow, and a lot of that goes into seasonality. Well, I spoke at the CrossFit Affiliate Summit in Wollongong for talking to about 150 CrossFit affiliates, and we spoke a little bit about this. I want to talk about that in this presentation. So my goal here is to basically talk about why that sort of happens from my experience and what I've seen from the majority of affiliate owners and gym owners in general that we talk to, and what's sort of happening there that's causing the issue. So I'll bring up a couple of slides from the summit presentation and sort of showcase why this is the case. So what we see is, first let's talk about the definition of marketing, right? So often there's a misconception about what marketing, advertising and stuff is. So let's just talk about, well, marketing is the activity or business of promoting and selling your products and services. So anything you do to get the word out there from your business, whether it's selling t-shirts, whether it's putting up signage out the front of your location, whether it's actually posting on social media, running ads, whether it's getting your members to invite their family and friends, this is all considered the service of marketing. It's anything to promote or actually sell your business or services. And in my mind, that also includes giving your members a good experience, because that is promoting and selling, continuously selling your services to your current members. Okay, so realistically, if you do not have a queue of people at the door trying to call you up asking to come in your gym, and you're like, nah, mate, we're booked out for the next 6 months. Okay, we've got a wait list of people to join. Unless you fill those two criteria of we are absolutely packed out every session, we've got people on a wait list, you should be marketing. And the reason you should be marketing is because, one, you're not at your goal numbers. You've got spaces. So you should be making sure that you're promoting your business as much as possible to get more people in, because that's the only way people are going to hear about it, and it's the only way you're going to grow, if there is some sort of promotion around your business. Okay, we all know this is obvious, but unfortunately what we see is people not promoting like they should, and their business is not up to the standards. So what I started this presentation was talking about was, if you're not meeting those criteria, then you must continue to market. And if you continue to market, you will get that slow and steady continuous growth. Market in the right ways, right? And of course, there's a lot with it. We, of course, need to know our metrics. We, of course, need to know how much we're spending, how much we're actually making off each customer, so we spend the right amount so we can continue to market profitably. And I'll probably talk about that in future weeks, because I did cover that in the presentation, what those metrics and stuff are. But I want to give a really simple example here of why maybe you're not hitting your goal numbers, why you're not getting to where you want to be. And it usually follows something like this, right? We often see gyms and boxes, they do some sort of marketing, whether it's ads, whether it's some sort of referral program, whether it's some sort of local business marketing, working with a coffee shop or a sports team, etc. They do some sort of action. And they get a bunch of members in over the next month or two. And so they get these members up and they're like, oh, well, this thing's costing us a lot of time or money, so we're going to stop it. Okay. So they felt successful because they were getting all these members in. They were a lot more comfortable in their position because they've added 20 members to the gym. So they stopped the action that actually got them that success. They stopped continuing what was actually getting them the results. And so what happened was they go through these ebbs and flows. They got the results. Okay. They started to climb and grow and get more people in their gym. They then went, oh, well, we'll turn off these ads. I don't want to keep running them. I've spent $700 this month or whatever it is. And then so the marketing stops, the lead flow stops, and the numbers start dropping down again because you still have the same churn that you're getting month after month. That doesn't go away. Okay. And then they decide we're down to 115. We need to get more members in. And we start doing it again. Or you're down to 200. Doesn't matter what your numbers are. The same principles sort of apply. And so they go through these ebbs and flows. And the way I sort of relate this is it's the way you see some of your members, like Yo-Yo Diet. You see them lose weight and put on weight and blah, blah, blah. And they keep going through this cycle of being super passionate about what they're doing and getting fit. And then they fall off the bandwagon and put on a bunch of weight again. To be honest, it's the same thing for your business. You're yo-yo dieting your business because you're doing the marketing, you're doing the things that are getting the results, and then you're stopping the things that are getting results, and then you're getting feeling the consequences of that by seeing the members drop off. So what's actually happening is we do some marketing, right? And our lead flow goes up. And from those extra leads, we sign more people up. But our churn remains the same. So we've got more lead flow, we've signed up more people, but the number of people that have cancelled on us has basically remains the same for that month. Overall, that means our memberships have gone up because that increased lead flow and sign-ups. But then what we do is we tend to stop that action that was giving us the extra lead flow. And so lead flow goes back down, but churn remains just the same as it was the month before. But then because the lack of new members, our memberships then go down. And so we've started this cycle of the yo-yo dieting. And unfortunately, the only way to break out of this thing and actually break through almost that glass ceiling of members that you want to get to, but you can't seem to, break through that 150 members or 180 members or whatever it is just to continue to market. Because when we break this cycle, I've skipped ahead, but when we actually break this cycle, then we actually get that continuous growth. So what I sort of went through in this presentation was communicating with the gyms. If you're in a situation in your box where you are not full, or you haven't got the members that you want, where you're not getting the results where you necessarily want to be getting, or you're not at the memberships that you want to be getting, you just have to continuously market. You have to continue the actions that are going to drive you leads. And if you're like, hey, I've done this and it's not working great, that's fine. That just means you need to get better at those actions, or you need to find actions that are going to work for you. It doesn't mean you need to stop marketing. It just means, hey, I'm probably not great at doing Facebook ads right now. I either need to pay someone to do it for me, or I need to learn to do it myself. And when you do those two things, what happens? You get results, right? Balloons, hooray. Okay, so that only comes when you continue the actions that get results. So please don't go through these constant ebbs and flows with doing marketing and then stopping marketing, because what happens is you're going to be joining the queue of like what we see other people do is, grow in your members, then drop off in members, and you're never hitting that goal number that you want. You're not growing consistently. You're basically getting some progress, and then you're just hurting your progress again. And it makes your life a lot more frustrating than just continuing doing what you're doing. So thanks, guys. Let's get some emojis there. I was trying to do the things that, what do they do? There we go, confetti. New Apple iOS update, awesome. That was the start of my talk. I think that was worth sharing because I think it makes a big difference to the mindset of, hey, this is something that we continuously do. We want to get more and more leads every month. And if we're not doing that, then we need to make sure our marketing is either going to get better or we're going to do more of it so we can get those leads, so we know we have a better chance of growing those memberships continuously, and we're going to compound that growth. We're not going to go through these ebbs and flows. So that's it for this time. If you are a gym out there, please do that. We've got a free ads course and sales course on our website, which you can go and access. And that'll obviously help you with running ads and selling those people more consistently. So I hope that helps. See you in the next one.